And now for the hardest part. I'm definitely not doing Shangri-La. Right. Like I'm feeling chill, so I think I'm just gonna, do something. Fuck it.
You need to find the right.
Yo, what's up? It's Optic Cat 115, and there's there's some things I guess I want to address. Some things that I've been noticing in like social media and whatever, and just media that I consume, whether it's on YouTube or Twitter or whatever. Um, so the first thing I guess would be fanboys. Fanboys get on my last nerve sometimes. Like, okay, I'm a fan of some things, but a simp? A simp I will not be. Ever. I mean it. Like, dude, these fucking shills, dude. I can't I can't even deal with them. Can't even, bro. Like, shit is actually crazy how far a fanboy will go to just defend a brand or some kind of, like some kind of business in the industry, man. It's fucking whack to me. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so this is what I mean, right? Okay. There's a certain YouTuber, not gonna name them, but they just made a video basically like, they're like talking shit a little bit, kinda, like they weren't talking a lot of shit, but they were molding, and it was all because Huawei, which is a Chinese cell phone brand, I think. Well, I mean, I know they make cell phones, but I don't know if they make anything else. But basically, they're basically known for their phones. Um, yeah. So, I think the whole situation was that like during, this whole pandemic thing and whatever, uh, China, like when China got mostly cleared of the virus, um, then business, started recovering and they started going back to, how it usually, like the usual schedule. And Huawei, basically succeeded. Well, they exceeded, Samsung and like sales and whatever. And now the Samsung fanboys are molding. They're molding hard. They're like, oh, alright, who, who the fuck does Huawei think they are? Like Samsung all fucking day on the block with the Samsung Glock. You feel me? Like, bro, it's. I can't, I can't deal with it. Like, they're all like, okay, Huawei is getting the win now, but Samsung, once everything goes back to normal, they're just gonna be back on top and blowing them out of the water. Listen, listen, listen. I'm all for, competition and shit. But, I mean, Samsung is already popular enough where they they can lose out on sales. And and still be making a lot of money. Like, do you know how many people, especially in North America alone, that own Samsung phones, or like, or buy Samsung phones every time a new one comes out. Like, Samsung isn't losing. You feel me? So I'm like, the two biggest Samsung companies, I mean Samsung,
What?
the two biggest mobile
Wow.
phone
They really
companies
made
right
it look
now
like that.
is
Alright.
Apple and Samsung. Okay, I'm like, if
I need to
Huawei
join that shit again.
somehow
I
gets
thought I
ahead,
had enough
like they are now,
room.
or at least they're getting ahead in China.
Zombies just started coming from
Um,
behind me and shit.
I need to specify
Damn.
that, because this is not like they're making like a
I
huge
meant like I
breakthrough.
knew I
But
was like
that's
around to
exactly
where you
why I
can
don't
like really
understand the
knife me.
modding,
But
like
I thought
anyway,
I had
as I'm
like
like, it's
enough
China.
time to do that shit.
It's just
Because
China.
there's only like 5
That's like
zombies on the floor.
that's like what, 15? Well, I mean, China's a pretty big country.
Yeah, that was dumb on my part.
I'm a little hesitant on saying 20% of the Earth.
Holy shit.
Like, no, nah, they're like 15, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's one country, one fucking country, dog. Like y'all can't just hand the W to Huawei for doing
Okay,
that.
first,
I'm sorry. I keep
definitely getting this.
fucking up the name because I want to pronounce it correctly. I'm not used to the hua, the hua. All right,
You know
but
what the
yeah,
zombies
man, it
don't do?
is what it is, bro.
Oh
I don't
my
understand the modding.
god.
They're all like,
Wow.
oh,
That
uh,
sucks so much
Huawei may
balls.
be on top now,
It really
but
does.
soon,
Both of
you know,
them.
Samsung is gonna be back on top. I'm like, Samsung is already
I
at the
know.
top. Apple's on
They
top
are
of
even
them.
Nova crawling.
I'm like, I'm like, do y'all motherfuckers just want no
Wow,
fucking like
dude.
other cell phone company to exist other than those two? Cause I'm like, that's kind of
Have you
whack.
ever had round robin
I'm gonna be
pork
honest.
chops?
Like, there's not much variation there. You feel me? Like, there needs to be you know, there needs to be more content in the tech space, just like it is now. You got Huawei, Xiaomi, um, Pocophone, whoever owns that. I think the company might actually be called like Poco or Pocophone. I don't even know, dude. Then you got OnePlus. I think OnePlus might be like right under Samsung.
Oh,
But
okay.
here's the thing I'm trying to get at, right? Is I'm like, the
Hmm.
mindset of
Yeah, I'm gonna stick
the
with this setup.
giants that are at the
Just
top
for a little bit.
are, like they're the only ones allowed at the top. That kind of mindset is really really fucked up. It is because like it's almost like a pyramid scheme or some shit. You feel me? Like all the other companies have to pick up scraps. They got to play catch up. With the giants. When I'm just like, I'm like, how long are they gonna be giants? You feel me? Like nothing lasts forever. And I'm not saying that I want Samsung or Apple's downfall. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there should be more competition and there should be more variation and shit. In fact, that's what keeps the giants, climbing to like innovation and like the peak of like creating what they create. And see, Samsung, I have more respect for Samsung than I do for Apple because
Okay.
Samsung, they actually go out of their way to like
Oh, I
innovate
missed it too.
cell
Okay.
phones and whatever.
Okay.
Apple, they like to keep things as simple as possible. And sometimes that's cool, but when you right, like when you come out with a phone and you just keep making that
Hmm.
phone look exactly the same every year and just like make like slight changes to it, it's kind of annoying. Because it's like, to me, because I'm just like, okay, it's like 3 years later after I just bought the other iPhone, and for those 3 other years, the phone has looked exactly the same. And now this year, it looks still the exact same. There's just a slight change. There's something a little bit different about it. Like, and it would be the tiniest shit. Like, okay, Apple recently, they've been doing a bit more innovation, and
I can't go
then
to
they
monkey
kind of
camp.
like
It's L.
like with the whole, like three camera setup thing, like the little cube that they got on the back of their phones, and then the notch. I'm like, okay, it looks different. But now they're starting to backpedal a little bit because, the Apple fanboys, which, hey, I ain't hating, but the Apple fanboys is like, yo, we like the body of,
Right.
the iPhone SE from like what, 2008 or some shit. I think it's actually 2012, but I don't know. I'm not that much into Apple anyway. So anyway, yeah. So they brought that body back, where it's like it's kind of like a blocky body and whatever the fuck. So I'm like, yeah, that looks cool. Am I gonna buy it? I'm gonna wait till the iPhone 13 comes out, because the iPhone 13, I heard, is gonna be that actual big jump. I also heard that they're gonna be changing like Mac Pros. Was it Mac Pro? Like the Mac computers and shit. Like, it's just a screen, pretty much, with a GPU and CPU and like installed in it. Yeah, that one. Um, yeah, there's like, apparently the next iteration of it is gonna be like, thin bezels, and I think is gonna have like a new chip in it, like a new CPU or something. I forget what it's called. I think it's called silicon or silicone, something like that. But anyway, yeah, that's coming, and I'm actually excited for that.
We good.
Um,
All right.
but
God
yeah,
damn,
they
dude.
just released a Mac Pro, and it wasn't I might not even be getting that right. I think the Mac Pro is the fucking laptop, but whatever. Fucking sue me in the comments, all right? I don't give two shits. But yeah. Uh, wow, I went on a huge tangent there. I think there was something else I wanted to talk about. I am working on an art project. I'm gonna start uploading on King Aaron 97 again. Because that's my monetized channel. I'm surprised that channel is still monetized. Like, that shit is crazy. I only got like 100 something subscribers on there, but it's still monetized. So, a brother's gotta do what a brother's gotta do. You feel me? Anyway, shit. I'm Damn, yeah. I mean, I'm working on an animation. It's like a DBZ type of like animation, where it's like a DBZ iteration of me, like, or like personification of me, uh, just like talking about whatever topics and shit. So I have to animate, you know, the movement of the mouth, like certain like body movements and shit. It won't be it won't be a problem, all right. I got 2 videos that I gotta edit, and then yeah, I'm gonna be And we'll be done with this video, I think, like, by today. If not tomorrow. But it might definitely be, like, today.
There it is,
Because I don't
dude.
have much editing to do.
Hey.
Then
That shit was
tomorrow, I'm
awesome.
gonna be working hard. I mean, hard as balls on the whole, animation thing. And then the day after that, I think I'll
That.
upload my other
Wow,
video.
man.
So, yeah.
Woo, that shit was awesome.
Anyway, I guess just enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Dude.
Uh, I'm not sure if there's gonna be much more because I'm just doing a voiceover and shit. And obviously, like in the gameplay, there's gonna be a lot of cuts between like certain rounds. I'll probably do it like every 5 rounds or something. So, yeah, zombies gameplay, I guess. See you guys later.